see. Did you get confirmation that everyone is here?
At 30 minutes, so you have 1 minute and 17 seconds still. Will you be going to presentation mode?
Yes. And I will have my stopwatch at 20 minutes. It will be an interactive session. Raise your hand or pose your question if I'm in the presenters mode, because I won't be able to see you. Once you have a question, please do share.
Ika, maybe you can reshare and then go to advanced mode, so you can get only the presentation without going to presentation mode. So stop sharing.
I have a video in it, and I tried doing that, but the video won't play with the PowerPoint as my background. So that's why I have to do this version.
Okay.
Sessions may now begin. Welcome, everyone. My name is Ika Jones. My session is called Video Creation. It's welcome to basic video making in Canva. This is the District 81 Branding Workshop 2022. As I mentioned, this will be an interactive session. If you have questions, please go ahead, ask. It will be a 20-minute session combined with a PowerPoint and an active show of how to create a video with Canva. I suggest in the meantime, you either create your Canva account, or make sure you have it open on your desktop. Let's get started. I got started with Canva about 7 years ago. I have mastered the ability of creating flyers, and it is only the past 5 months that I've been playing with videos. To be able to create or have access to Canva, you will need to create an account. It is free and offers the basic features. There are options once you see images you like, elements you like, audio you like. If you see a little crown or it says Pro, that means you need to upgrade to be able to use them. There are 5 simple steps necessary to create a video. You need an idea or a concept. You need a script. You need the brand manual. We cannot stress that enough. You need time. Why time? You need to have patience with yourself. Not a lot of time because it's very easy. Canva is very easy to use. You need to have patience with yourself because you will watch a couple of videos before you get the one that you think is the perfect one. And also you need the last portion of the 5 steps, the magic of Canva. As I mentioned, you need an idea and you need a script. How to start? Sit down, plan what it is you want to convey to others, because your video is a speech in motion. Yes, a speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Your video needs to be shorter, and it needs to convey the message you want to impact. The brand manual, as you've heard since the start of the workshop this afternoon, is our Bible. Toastmasters International has invested a lot of money in creating this Bible for all who think they want to become a PR person. You can't use any images you like. Go back to the brand manual, go back to the brand portal. There you have all the necessary items to create a brand compliant video. The world mark, the TI logo, tagline. It is important that its placement complies with the TI brand manual. How do we get started? Once you have your Canva account ready, you are at the landing page, your home screen. You will see this blue purplish bar. If you look at it, it has many options. Choose the video. It won't automatically become a video. You will have to create. You need to know which color you want to use. Remember, the blue, the green, and the maroons are background colors. The yellow is for accents. Remember that. And once you go on the brand portal and you open the brand manual, look for the hex code, which is the simplest code to use. The fonts available in Canva is Montserrat. Canva does not support Gotham. Montserrat is your best font to use. Images are found under the brand portal, leveraging the brand's professional images. Go ahead and downloading as many as you wish and need. Every flyer you want to present, you can change it, you can play with it, as long as you don't distort them. Keep them as much as possible in their original state. As I said, a video is a speech in motion. It has an opening, it has a body, and it has a closing. Here you can add the official Toastmasters logo. You should be careful again not to distort it. Make sure you take the margins into consideration. Make sure you put your name if it's you who will be presenting or speaking, or the presenter's credentials. The body, I will show you how to select and insert text, images, effects, and sounds. The closing, I will teach you how to make sure that everybody who contributed to your video gets their credit. This is one of the videos I created. Enjoy. Any questions so far?
There was one question whether it had audio.
Video? Yes.
Yes. Oh, we didn't hear the audio. That's why.
Yes, I have a question. I was trying to use, good evening, I was trying to use the raise hand to
Go ahead, Patricia.
Toastmaster Jones. Was that only a still or did you do a voiceover? And if you're doing a voiceover, how do you do that?
No, it's a still. It is a still. How do you do voiceovers? I have researched the web extensively, and it is recommended that you use a voice recorder outside Canva and you import the voice. That one is much better and much clearer than the one that Canva offers. You can use your phone. If you have a microphone, you can do the audio on your computer, but it is recommended to use an external voice over program or software.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Besides that, I didn't hear the sound, the audio. This was basically animated text, more of graphics. But in case we using presentations like human being doing a presentation, is there anything differently that we have to do? So, for example, we have a small challenge in our club, and we launched it. We do some announcements. We provide updates, and these things are things that has to be presented. Like a member of the club in a PR committee will make a presentation. That way, we should be particular about the sort of the color of the dresses the person is wearing. Should we be worried about the things within the setting? That's my question.
Let me repeat. Your question is, when making a video of a person live, if you need to be mindful of the background of their clothing, of their outfit. Yes, you do. You need to make sure that your background is a solid color, preferably green. That is why Zoom also asks you for a green background, because it helps avoiding bleeding. Green is the best background to have. If you don't have a green one, a white one would do. Then again, not a window, not something that has some display on it. It will make you bleed in the video. Your outfit, depending on your background, it will help you. It will favor you. If you know you're going to be recorded, make sure you have dark colors on, or neon colors, bright colors. Very light colors usually fade if it's a low quality video. Those are my recommendations.
All right.
This is a basic video I started to create to show what it is that you need to be mindful of when working with Canva. If you see, I clicked on this blue background, a block shows up right here. To change the color or to double check you're using the right color, you can click on it. You see? It shows you the hex color that is recommended in the brand manual. How do you change your color? Let me just insert. It's purple. You want to change that. You click on your palette. And in my case, I already have the blue. But what you can do right here, you type the digits 004156. And it gives you all the blue colors that ranges in the brand color. You know it's a dark blue color. So this is where we click and it becomes blue. Since I already have the blue and the background is blue, I'll change it. And I'll use the happy yellow. Or I can use the maroon. And if I don't want to use it, I just click delete because I made a mistake and I remove it. As I mentioned in the PowerPoint, you need to start with an idea, write a script, read the brand manual, have a Canva account, and start the magic. I have 2 pages already lined up. How do you connect them to make sure you have the flow of your video? You can add a page. There is someone not muted. Could you please mute? Or you can change your transition. I have set the transition to slide. I have done so for the first 4 slides. How to add elements? You have right here on your left-hand side, all the options. You have a template, you have elements, you can upload from your computer. See? These are our branded professional images. If you want to use one of them in your slides, You grab it and you slide it. It becomes your background. In this case, I don't want to do that. I'll remove it. If you click on it, it will just become part of the slide instead of your background. One more time, slide it from any side or top, it will become your background. Elements, as you see, I have the Pro version. If you have elements, once you do select, let me see if I can show you one that is paid. You do see all. See how it says Pro? Once, in my case, my account is a Pro version, I can use it. But if you, with your free account, find an option you like, and it has the crown, you need to upgrade. Otherwise, it will say free, and you can use it. Once it is something you use in Canva, it is not necessary to put the credits in the back or at the end. Put a short video.
Mika, there is a question in the chat whether if you can help to show how to add the audio that you pre-recorded.
Sorry about that. Okay. In uploads, you can go in your file. Once you have a video recorded, you make sure that it's saved in MP4. Just to give you an idea. It is uploading. It's taken a while. That is how it's done.
And if you have created a video and you have the voiceover separate, how do you edit? I think that was what the question was asking.
The video can be uploaded and the audio is added as audio. You can upload it as audio. Make sure that when you record the video, you do both. If you say, I rather have the person, just a picture of the person, a video of the person entering or exiting a building, walking to his or her chair, going to the lectern, but there is no voice, but they do have a message they want to convey. Make sure you record that. And in audio, you can upload it, search it in your computer. Everything needs to be on your computer to make it easier for you. If you have it somewhere on your mobile phone, it will be a challenge if you don't work with Google Drive or any of the other options. If you see, it works with Google Drive, it works with Dropbox, it works with Facebook, Instagram, and It will make your life easy if it is connected. Same as photos, you can use recently used photos in Canva, but you can upload your own album in Canva. Text, as I said, once you use text, make sure that you stand on it and you make sure it is changed to Montserrat. Yes? While you're working on your video, you can always play it and see how it flows. The Canva can also be can also become a presentation feature. Can you hear the sound? Also,
No sé si es.
No, we can't. Did you look at the question? How do we shorten a video that you import from Canva?
just stop share.
And there is also a
Once
quick,
you go in Canva and you want to edit, once you go in Canva, you have the option to shorten the video. Once you click on it, there will be a little line beneath that gives you the chance to do that. Now I know why not. Can you see this? This is where you can edit the video. If you want it to start or
Contest number 1, Marsha.
here is where you can adjust the list of your video. If you want to edit out portions, if you want to make it longer, make it shorter, start in the middle. If you want to leave out the end, here is where you do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry about that.
There was also a quick add. If you have audio on your phone and you have the Canva app, you can also upload from your phone in Canva. It synchronizes directly to your design, so you can design on the go.
Yes. And to do that, your Canva needs to sync with one of the options I mentioned.
Question. Did you say that you can splice the audio? So for example, if I have a voiceover, I have several pictures and the voices are supposed to come at particular places. How am I able to edit or splice the audio?
Once you upload the voice in Canva, you can edit it. Otherwise, you need an editing system before you convert it to Canva or before you import it into Canva. Voice editing is not something I'm strong on. It's not my hobby. I just know how to cut out what is important in Canva, how to do the preparation of a voiceover before you match it to a video in Canva. That is not something I can share, but I can find out with video and voice editing colleagues the information and make sure that it is sent to you. Any other question? Breakout room. Kiko Bayrobes.
The timer was set to close after allotted time, and because there was one of the session that didn't start when all of us started, they are extending the time.
Oh, okay.
From now on, 5 more minutes to wrap up.
Creating video is an ongoing process. It is playing with Canva, finding out where you can master it, how you can master it, asking around what they do. If you see a video you like, how its effects were used, how the sound was used, the colors that were used, just ask anybody working with Canva who can give you pointers. And as I said, I will check into the voice editing apps outside Canva to make sure that you get that information before or right after the ending of the program. Any other questions? We have Pierre and Damien as a visitor.
Yes, I'm just room hopping, if I can say that.
Aha.
How was the session?
Everybody may answer. Go ahead.
I don't see any questions, so that means that you were very clear, Toastmaster Federica.
I did my best. There are 2 questions that I will have to get back to John, I think is his name. about voice editing outside Canva, because that is not something I am strong on.
Yeah, yeah. I think Canva is a very
Or
effective
twin on.
tool, but
That
it's
is
just
something I
that,
don't even want to go there.
yeah, it's Canva is still somewhat very limiting in terms of what you can do. But if you're have enough knowledge of the software, there's a lot that you can do. And every time I go in and I have to do something, then there's more that I learn. So I would encourage everyone to jump in. If you haven't created a Canva account as yet, please feel free to do so. It's free. If you want, you can upgrade, but it's definitely a great tool for you to do your graphics and most of your videos. Just to let you know, I think for the most part, for our PRM team, basically exclusively uses Canva to do everything: presentations, videos, flyers, etc.
Just to show, I edited my club flyer today. That is how the flyer seems. It's not in video motion. I still need to figure out how to copy my agenda and paste it in the second page. Then it becomes a video.
Yeah. I think you would have to actually do with stuff like that, you may actually have to have it in a table and then transfer it over to Canva. That might work better for you.
Yes. So I am playing with Canva anytime, every time I get the chance. I have it on my mobile phone. I play with it, and when I reach home, and I play with it on my laptop.
That's very
Again,
good.
Canva is a playground. Don't be afraid of it. It doesn't bite. You can do magic. Make sure you download your brand manual and use it as your Bible. It is important that you comply with the logos, with the taglines, with the margins, with the fonts, with the images. And as I mentioned, the images are found in the brand portal under Leveraging Your Brand Professional Images. Download as much as you want to be able to use. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the District 81 branding workshop.
Okay. If there are any other questions or comments,
I have a quick question. It's Mintru Charles Young. If you have never used Canva, right? And you're inclined to do things like that, how long would it take you? I've done presentations before, but if you're switching to Canva, could you give me a ballpark? How long would it take to come up with your idea and bring it into Canva as a presentation? If you're going to be playing around with it and eventually produce a presentation, you should have some idea.
I love technology and I love to play around. It is as much time you are willing to invest. That is why I mentioned you need time. If you're someone that needs plenty of time to get used to something new, just be patient with yourself and create. Share with people, let them see what you created, let them give you feedback. And maybe there is someone who knows Canva who could give you tips and tricks.
It sounds exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I do it for my coaching business. I do use it for work. I use it for TOASTMASTERs. And yes, Fabi, go ahead. We are almost
Yeah, I just wanted to say that
out of the rooms.
I love technology